What's up, YouTube? What's happening? If you don't know by now, I would say there's a gender war going on. I wouldn't say it's like a big war, but I know it's a big argument, disagreement right now with man and woman. It don't matter what color you are. I would say the same color as your opposite. So if you're a black man, you got some issues with some black women. If you're a black woman, you got some issues with the black man. If you're a white man, you got some issues with the white woman. If you're a white woman, you got issues with the white man. And I think we strayed away from the traditional values of what marriage used to be. Or have we even know what a real marriage was, traditional value? Because when both parties are putting forth the effort in a relationship or marriage, both are working, both are providing income, both are helping out with chores, both are help raising the kids, both are putting in 100% on each side and being helpmates to each other. Is that the representation of what a marriage and relationship is? Or we lost the fact that we don't really know what it is to begin with? We thinking a man's supposed to do provide, protect. He's supposed to do all the man shit. Hold on. He's supposed to do all the man stuff, right? I see women outside cutting grass. I see women outside washing the cars, trimming the trees. I see men in the house folding the clothes, washing the dishes. I see men and women doing chores opposite of each other. Who put a label on this stuff? Man, I cut the grass. She don't. But what if one day she wants to cut the grass and be like, "Hey, baby, I'm gonna go outside and cut the grass. You ain't gotta worry about it." I feel like those relationships work better than the traditional man roles and woman roles. So a man don't touch no laundry and woman touch no lawnmower. That's bullshit. Woman don't go to work, man. Go to work, bust his ass. She ain't gotta go to work, nothing. All she gotta do is make sure the house clean, make a full, you know what I'm saying, dinner, full course meals, making sure the kids go to sports and all that. No. Both put forth the effort and more so make it 100% her, 100% me. That means it's fair. That means everybody happy, everybody get a break for something. Now she may have things she don't want to do. Sometimes maybe she don't want to watch the cars. You see what I'm saying? But she don't mind cutting the grass. She don't mind painting the walls and stuff like that. But she not finna go grill. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I see women do all type of stuff. But the problem is the women and men who say, "Hey, this is me." I have a problem with women who wants to be the leaders in a relationship. No, it's a triangle. It's a pyramid. It starts out with God, then the man, then the woman, then the kids, then the pets. That's how it always been. That's what works. That will make sense. Some of these women, this is why it's such a bit war, it's a bit disagreement. Women want men to do shit when they feel like it. When they want men to jump when they want them to jump. And that's the problem. A lot of times women want you to do shit her way. And a lot of these dudes fall for the trick too. A lot of these dudes say, you know what, it's better to just do what she wants because it's gonna keep the peace in the relationship. Now, her natural instinct to have all these choices and decisions, and she's supposed to come to you about them. So you are law. You feel what I'm saying? So when she come to you with some BS decision or choice, and she come to you with it, you say, "No, baby, I don't want to do that." And she get pissed off, mad. She puts you in the doghouse. She trying to hold you accountable for some shit that you don't need to be held accountable for. You just making a logical decision. She gets pissed off and mad. The next thing you know, she build resentment because of that. She built resentment because you said no. A lot of these women are childlike. A lot of these women have childlike mindsets. So when you tell a kid no, a kid build resentment over time. Especially a 10-year-old, 11-year-old. They build resentment over time, bro. I'm going to be 100 about it. They build resentment. They get pissed off. And they say, "I hate you." So she building resentment because you told her no. It don't make sense for the choices and decisions she makes. So instead of her saying, "You know what, baby, you right." She thought about it, you right. No, women don't like to be wrong. Men don't like to be wrong either, but women can't stand to be wrong. Now you got some bitch dudes out here that hate to be wrong. But you got some dudes who say, you know what? They just agree to disagree because they don't feel like fighting. A lot of men nowadays, they disagree with your ass because they don't feel like fighting. That's why it's a gender war going on. There's women out here that want to be bothered with no man. There's men out here that want to show love and affection. But there's just women that don't care for that. It flipped. It was a man that want to be bothered with no affection and love like that. That was a man thing. You know, every now and then he'll come around you a hug and kiss. Now it's the women. How y'all having sex? Y'all just how y'all getting it started? That's what I don't understand. But when you have sex, you gotta show some love and affection. There's women out here saying they don't like kissing, they don't like they get chest played with, they don't like the fork. Like, wait a minute, what the fuck? What going on? It's like women just want you to handle your business and get off her. There's men out here that's eating it and that's all she getting. That's all she wants. You just gonna eat this cat and that's it. What is going on nowadays, bro? So you got men pretty much getting bitched out to keep the peace. Now these men ain't sassy or gay or anything. It's like men just don't have the energy or the fucking time to be sitting here arguing with you women. So yes, that done made them look like bitches because why should I sit here and argue with you when it's just costing my energy and my time? So whether I just agree with you saying just to move on. But when a man says no, that creates the war. That creates the disagreement. That creates the gender war that we have going on right now. Men don't want to be bothered with the bull. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have to pay all your bills and in return I may get some cat. I may get some cat if I pay all your bills and I show you that I'm a hard-working man. I may get some cat like you the prize. We both the prize, mother. You know what I'm saying? We both the prize. Ain't nobody no prize. Woman, you ain't no prize, and man, you ain't no prize. Together, y'all the prize. So that's what we got going on. A lot of men and women at each other's throats because one side feels like, hey, this is my choice, this is my decision. You don't want to go with it, fuck you. And then you got men that's bowing down, disagreeing, or just saying F it because it's just too much time and energy. Women wants to be the leader. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why they feel like they need to lead shit. I don't know why they feel like they need to run stuff. There's men out here got their ass tucked in because they woman just too much. And she got them by the balls because women play it smart. If you watch Game of Thrones, the worst bitch on there was Cersei. So she played the mental game. When you play the mental game, you got a man. Because men, we don't know how to handle our emotions. We don't know how to handle our thoughts. We may be great problem solvers, but you play with a man emotionally and manipulate him, then you can get anything you want out of a man. So now you got a man to marry you. So now you got a man to buy your house, buy your car. And then you feel like, well, I want some kids. I don't want some kids because I want to fuck my man. I want some kids because I want something to leverage on him. See, you women, y'all don't really love y'all man like that. Y'all look at sex as an act of procreation instead of an act of love and compassion, which result in procreation. Y'all just look at a procreation act so you can use it to leverage your man to get whatever you want out of him. Y'all got these men out here breaking their back to get what you want, and he gonna do it too. But the thing is, these men, they gave up a long time ago. They gave up decades ago because they knew you hold all the cards. Yes, a woman hold all the cards. Yes. On the card a man hold is the power to leave. But he leave and he got the house to care for the kids. He's finna lose everything he grind and strive for. So a lot of these men, they stay on these marriages and relationships because they work hard to build that castle that your ass laid down because you got some fucking a fat ass and some big titties and a pretty old face that you didn't work and grind with him to get. You just was just there. So a lot of you men, y'all got y'all tails tucked in because these women trying to rule with an iron fist. That's what's going on. That's why there's a war. A woman wants to rule with an iron fist, and the man said no. When the man start finally saying no, he's an issue, he's a problem, he's sassy, he gay, he this and that. That's where we at right now. So that's just my thoughts and opinion on what's going on. A lot of men tucked in their tails and they're starting to finally say no. And these women, they want to rule with an iron fist. Women are very master manipulators and men are very straightforward and logical. Some men are same thing, master manipulators, but it's more so women than men. For every man, there's a woman that been broke their heart by manipulating them, tore it out of frame. Cause most of us men start off, we like dogs, we loyal. If you treat us right and love us right, we're gonna treat you right and love you right. But some of us been scarred heavily. And when we've been scarred heavily, we hold on that to forever, ever. So that's what, when you run into a man, like, man, he's a cheater, he's a liar. I guarantee you. Somebody done grabbed that man's heart, snatched it out of his chest and threw it on the ground and stomped on it, picked it up, threw it in the dirt. I guarantee you, 100%. So that's just my thoughts and opinions. You heard? One.